up at 2 a.m. Her name reflected in the glass. You turned it over when you saw me, like hiding it could hide the fact. I didn't ask you who she was, I already knew enough. There are truths that enter quietly and still destroy the room. You reached for me beneath the covers, I let you hold me anyway, because I wasn't ready for our last night to know it was our last day. So I closed my eyes against your chest and listened to the heart that had already left. I knew you loved her, but I still made you breakfast, poured your coffee just the way you liked. I kissed your cheek and asked if you slept well, like I hadn't cried beside you half the night. You said I'll see you later, and I smiled, like later still belonged to us. I knew you loved her, but for one more morning I needed pretending to be enough. Burned the first 2 pieces of toast because my hands wouldn't stop. You laughed and opened up the window. For a second I forgot. And you checked your phone and smiled, not the smile you gave to me. And there she was, without being there, sitting at our table between everything. I could have screamed, I could have asked how she'd had the parts of you I thought I still had. I knew you loved her, but I still made you breakfast, poured your coffee just the way you like. I kissed your cheek and asked if you slept well, like I hadn't cried beside you half the night. You said I'll see you later, and I smiled like later still belonged to us. I knew you loved her, but for one more morning I needed pretending to be enough. Maybe that makes me weak, maybe I should have thrown your keys across the room. Maybe love should leave a second, dignity tells it to. But nobody tells you how ordinary heartbreak looks. Sometimes it isn't screaming, sometimes it's butter and toast for someone who's already choosing someone else. I knew you loved her, and I still made you breakfast, but I didn't make enough for you to stay. I watched you finish, watched you take your jacket, watched our whole life walk toward the doorway. You said I'll see you later. This time I didn't answer you, because later didn't belong to us anymore. I knew you loved her, and when that door closed I finally loved myself enough not to follow. Your coffee went cold, your plate stayed empty, and for the first morning without you I made breakfast.